So this is what you have in front of you right here, okay? So we're gonna do bullet points, quick jot down of notes, and then you're gonna need this information for the worksheet later, okay? Sound good? Alrighty, let's get through it. Okay, next slide, please. Alright, the American dream. The belief that everyone has the freedom and opportunity to succeed and achieve a better life. We all need this right here. Okay, I'm gonna tell you the ones you need. Alright, so you need this. I should see pencils moving. Eyes up, pencils moving, okay? Rooted in the Declaration of Independence, all people are equal with rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. In the question section, you're gonna write, what historical document shaped the American dream? What historical document shaped the American dream is what you're gonna write in the question section. Okay? And then you're gonna write Declaration of Independence. And here we go, we're gonna keep moving. Popularized in the 1930s by James Truslow Adams during the Great Depression, it emphasizes the opportunity based on hard work, ability, and determination. All right, I want you all to think, is hard work enough nowadays? All right, just sit with that, all right? Not just about wealth, but about fairness, personal growth, and reaching one's full potential. The essential information is here. And I want you to maybe write this something in your own words right here. So these two, 1, 2, and then this one in your own words a little bit, okay? Something that sits well with you, it's gonna help you remember it, all right? Take about 30 more seconds. Remember, in the question section, we're writing which historical document shaped or influenced the American dream. When I see pencils stopping, I'm gonna just assume we can move on. Is that cool? Or want me to ask go? Okay, I'll ask. Is 30 seconds okay? 30 more seconds? Cool. And in that question section, if you have any questions of your own, write them in there and ask, and you can, maybe we can work it out together. All right, let's move on. Oh, we can skip this one real quick. This line. All right, how the American dream has changed. All right, and this one, I want to hear from y'all on this one real quick before we get into it. How has it changed? Like, what do people want now? Money, right? Huh? What was that? Travel the world? Yeah, but what do you need to do that? Money, right?
Equality.
Equality. Okay. Yes. Yes. Is it always equal?
No. Like some people may want like richer people to pay more taxes and like middle class to pay like what they can afford or whatever.
Yeah. What about like the starting ground for some people? Is do you have the same chances as somebody being born as somebody else, perhaps? Maybe born with advantages?
Abilities, no.
So, okay. So what I'm kind of getting at is, it used to be sort of, you worked hard enough and you could do it. You can get rich, you can do whatever you want, you can buy your family a house, you could actually be successful and live a good life. But as the competition increases, right, as a lot more of y'all are going to colleges, the competitiveness of success has gone up significantly. And I feel like more people want that sort of life, the rich and successful life. But we're kind of losing the really core values of the American dream, which I liked, was equality, right? We want it to have the same opportunity for everybody, regardless, right? But that seems like the question that we're all trying to answer, right? How it has changed today. Hard work does not always guarantee success. So we could put on the question section, how has the American dream changed? Social media shapes the dream into fame, influence, or the perfect life. This is huge. I feel like today we're so big on comparing, and man, they're already ahead, and I'm behind, or they were born rich and I was poor, you know, it is what it is. You know, it's easy to kind of get caught up in that when we see social media. It really is. Did anybody watch the Kentucky Derby or see any clips of the Kentucky Derby? What is significant and special about the Kentucky Derby that happens?
Like about it, like what do you mean? Like,
Yeah, the winner. Do you know like why it was huge or why it was talked about a lot?
oh, the winner didn't they grow up like dirt poor and all they lived on was like a farm and they had to like make money trying to like sell stuff from their farm.
You probably know more about the jockey than me with that, I think. But the significance of it was out of 152 Kentucky Derbies, there was only one female trainer that won, and it was just this past time. That's a huge significance, but did women have the same opportunities as men in the American dream? Could they go work on a farm and make a living and work up and get rich, right? So is the American dream then suitable and equal? So if it wasn't even equal at its origins, are we asking too much of it for equality now? It's kind of like